श्री राम जय जय राम ओम 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 श्री राम जय जय राम ओम। Hari Om, pranams to you all. Hari Om. Let us try to read Dhyana Slokas. Om Parthaya Pratibodhitam Bhagavata Narayanena Swayam Vyasena Gradhitam Purana Munina Madhye Mahabharatam Advaitamrutavarshiniം Bhagavatim Ashtadashaധ്യായനീം Amba Tvam Anusandadhami Bhagavad Gite Bhavadveshinim Namostu Te Vyasa Vishala Buddhe Pullaravindayata Patra Netra Yena Tvaya Bharata Taila Purnaha Prajvalito Gnanamaya Pradipaha Prapanna Parijataya Totra Vetraika Panaye Gnanamudraya Krishnaya Gitamrutaduhe Namaha Sarvopanishado Gavo Dokta Gopalanandanaha Partho Vassasudir Bhokta Dugdham Gitamrutam Mahat Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kamsa Chanuramardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum Bhishma Drona Tata Jayadratha Jala गान्धारनीलोत्पला शल्यग्राहवती कृपेण वहनी कर्णेन वेलाकुला अश्वत्थामविकर्णघोरमकरा दुर्योधनावर्तिनी सोत्तीर्णा खलु पाण्डवैरणनदी कैवर्तका केशवः पाराशर्यवजः सरोजममलं गीतार्धगन्धोत्कटं नानाख्यानककेशरं हरिकथा सम्बोधनाबोधितं लोके सज्जनषट्पदैरहरः पेपीयमानं मुदा भूयाद्भारतपङ्कजं कलिमल प्रध्वंसिना श्रेयसे मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवं यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतः स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैः गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः यशान्तं न विदुसुरासुरगणाः देवाय तस्मै नमः देवाय तस्मै नमः देवाय तस्मै नमः. Now we'll go to 7th chapter. Srimad Bhagavad Gita, 7th chapter, Gnana Vijnana Yoga. ॐ श्री परमात्मने नमः. अथ सप्तमोऽध्यायः ज्ञानविज्ञानयोगः. श्रीभगवानुवाच मय्यासक्तमनः पार्थ योगं युञ्जन्मदाश्रयः असंशयं समग्रं मां यथा ज्ञास्यसि तच्छृणु. ज्ञानं तेऽहं सविज्ञानम् इदं वक्ष्याम्यशेषतः यज्ञात्वा नेह भूयो अन्यत् ज्ञातव्यमवशिष्यते. यज्ञात्वा नेह भूयोऽन्यत् ज्ञातव्यमवशिष्यते. मनुष्याणां सहस्रेषु कश्चिद्यतति सिद्धये यततामपि सिद्धानां कश्चिन्मां वेत्ति तत्त्वतः. भूमिरापो नलो वायु खं मनो बुद्धिरेव च अहङ्कार इति यं मे भिन्ना प्रकृतिरष्टधा. अपरेयमितस्त्वन्यां प्रकृतिं विद्धि मे पराम्. जीवभूतां महाबाहो ययेदं धार्यते जगत्. एतद्योनीनि भूतानि सर्वाणीत्युपधारय अहं कृष्णस्य जगतः प्रभवप्रलयस्तथा. मत्तः परतरं नान्यत् किञ्चिदस्ति धनञ्जय. मयि सर्वमिदं प्रोतं सूत्रे मणिगणा इव. रसोऽहमप्सु कौन्तेय प्रभास्मि शशिसूर्ययोः प्रणवः सर्ववेदेषु शब्दः के पौरुषं नृषु पुण्यो गन्धः पृथिव्याम् पुण्यो गन्धः पृथिव्यां च तेजश्चास्मि विभावसौ जीवनं सर्वभूतेषु तपश्चास्मि तपस्विषु बीजं मां सर्वभूतानां विद्धि पार्थ सनातनम् बुद्धिर्बुद्धिमतामस्मि तेजस्तेजस्विनामहम् ये चैव सात्विका भावा राजसास्तामशाश्च ये मत्त एवेति तान् विद्धि न त्वहं तेषु ते मयि त्रिभिर्गुणमयैर्भावैः येभिः सर्वमिदं जगत् मोहितं नाभिजानाति मामेभ्यः परमव्ययम् दैवी हेषा गुणमयी मम मायोदुरत्यया मामेव ये प्रपद्यन्ते मायामेतां तरन्ति मे न मां दुष्कृतिनो मूढाः प्रपद्यन्ते नराधमाः माययापहृतज्ञाना आसुरं भावमाश्रिताः. So these 15 slokas, we will read the translation, then we will go to our slokas. The Blessed Lord said, with the mind intent on me, Partha, practicing yoga and taking refuge in me, how thou shalt, without doubt, know me fully, that do thou listen. I shall declare to thee in full this knowledge combined with realization. This knowledge combined with realization, which being known, nothing more here remains to be known. Which being known, nothing more here remains to be known. Among thousands of men, one perchance strives for perfection. Among thousands of men, one perchance strives for perfection. Even among those successful strivers, only one perchance known me in essence. Earth, water, fire, air, ether, mind, intellect, egoism. These are my eightfold Prakriti. What are the eightfold Prakriti? Earth, water, air, fire, air, ether, mind, intellect, egoism. These are my eightfold Prakriti. This is the lower Prakriti, different from it. Know thou, O mighty armed, my higher Prakriti, the very life element by which this world is upheld. This is the lower Prakriti, different from it. Know thou, O mighty armed, my higher Prakriti, the very life element by which this world is upheld. Know that these two Prakritis are the wombs of all beings. Know that these two Prakritis are the wombs of all beings. Are the womb of all beings. So I am the source. Lord says, I am the source. I am the source and the dissolution of the whole universe. There is nothing whatsoever higher than me, O Dhananjaya. All this is strung in me as clusters of gems on a string. I am the sapidity in water, O son of Kunti. I am the light in the moon and the sun. I am the syllable Om in all the Vedas, sound in ether, and virility in men. I am the sweet fragrance in earth. I am the sweet fragrance in earth and the brilliance in the fire, the life in all beings. Lord Krishna says, I am the life in all beings. And I am austerity in the austerity. Know me, O Partha, as the eternal seed of all beings. Eternal seed of all beings. I am the intelligence of the intelligent, the splendor of the splendid things and beings. Am I? Of the strong, I am the strength, devoid of desire and attachment in all beings. I am the desire unopposed to dharma, O best among the Bharatas. Whatever beings and objects that are pure, active, and inert, know them to proceed from me, yet I am not in them, they are in me. Deluded by these natures, states, or things, composed of the three gunas of Prakriti, all the world knows me, not as immutable and distinct from them. Verily, this divine illusion of mind, made up of gunas caused by the qualities, is difficult to cross over. Those who take refuge in me, they alone can cross over this illusion. Verily, this divine illusion of mind, made up of gunas, caused by the qualities is difficult to cross over. Those who take refuge in me, they alone can cross over this illusion. The evildoers, the deluded, the lowest of men do not seek me. The evildoers, the deluded, the lowest of men do not seek me. They, whose discrimination has been destroyed by their own diffusion. They, whose discrimination has been destroyed by their own delusions, follow the ways of the demons. So this is 15 verses meaning we have read. Now we will go to the explanation of the sloka number 4. Sloka number 4. 4 and 5, okay. Bhumirapo nalo vayuhu makham mano buddhirevacha ahankara iti yammi bhinna prakrutirashtadha apareyamitastvanyam prakrutim vidhi me param jiva bhuta mahabaho Yayedam dharyate jagat. So what we are going to see now is the nature of Bhagavan. Bhagavan says, I am going to explain to you my nature. What is the clarity we come to the end of this description? The clarity is Bhagavan is everything. That Bhagavan being Paripurna. Because everything is Bhagavan. That is what he is going to explain. To explain that, the Lord expounds his nature to be twofold. Nature is Prakriti. Twofold nature. One is Apara and the next is Para. One is Apara Prakriti and the second one is para prakriti. When you say lower nature, higher nature of Bhagavan. When you say lower nature, higher nature of Bhagavan. Bhagavan says, I have got twofold manifestation. One is my lower manifestation and another is higher manifestation. The lower manifestation is the entire realm of the inert, Jada. The higher manifestation is the entire or the realm of consciousness, both. The higher manifestation is the entire or the realm of consciousness, both. So when we say the realm of the inert, that is of various types. But when we say the realm of consciousness, that is only one. Consciousness is only one. In explaining the realm of inert, Bhagavan says, Bhumi Rapo Nalo Vayuhu. Bhumi Raho Bhumihi Apaha Analaha Vayuhu Kham Manaha Buddhihi Ahankaraha. Bhumihi means earth. Apaha water. Analaha fire. Vayuhu air. Kham means space. So you have the 5 elements. Then what else is there? Manaha means mind. Then you have buddhi. Buddhi is intellect. Ahankara is the sense of individuality. Ahankara is the sense of individuality. Iti, in this way, yam, this is bhinna, is varied. In this way is my, me. In this way is my, me is my. In this way, my varied prakriti, nature. So this is how my nature is there. How apara prakriti and para prakriti. Apara prakriti is jada, inert. Para prakriti is chetana, chaitanya. So apara prakriti, what all are there in that? First we'll come to from down, that is earth, then water, then air, then fire, then air, then space, the sky, then mind, intellect, and ahankara. Ahankara is sense of individuality. These 8 are called eightfold prakriti. This is lower nature. That is what Lord says. So Ashtada is eightfold. So all these 8, Bhagavan says, is my prakriti, eightfold prakriti. Then Ashtada prakriti. Here what Bhagavan is speaking of, sometimes if you read Bhagavata, and all you will find creation theory spoken of in that Bhagavatam. So Vedanta, there are varieties of creations are there. Let us just explain little more. First you have Prakriti. Prakriti here is Maya. So Prakriti here is Maya. From Prakriti comes Mahat or Buddhi. Buddhi is also called Mahat. So first starting is Prakriti. Prakriti means Maya. From Maya, then Buddhi came. That's why Buddhi is very close to the Bhagavan. You should write it. It is better if we write no line, then we will be able to remember. It's okay. If you can write down, that is okay. We can write down, put arrows, one leads like this. So what I am telling you is one kind of creation. Other kind of creation usually you will find in Tattva Bodha. Tattva Bodha, Atma Bodha, Viveka, Chudamani, everywhere, so many texts it is explained. So Prakriti, and what comes from Prakriti? Mahat. What you call Mahat is also as Buddhi. So you can call it Samashti. So Samashti Buddhi if you want to. So but that is not required. If you say Buddhi, Mahat. Buddhi means Mahat. And in this kind of explanations, it means the same. Then from Mahat comes Ahankara. So first Maya, Prakriti. From Prakriti what came? Mahat or Buddhi. From Buddhi what came? Ahankara. Comes Ahankara. Prakriti is Sattva. Prakriti is Sattva, Rajas and Tamas. Prakriti is made up of three gunas. What are they? Sattva guna, Rajo guna and Tamo guna. Because everything comes from Prakriti, which is of Sattva, Rajas and Tamas. From Sattva, what comes? Let us see. From Sattva, Ahankara comes. The Jnanendriya. So you can say Prakriti. From Prakriti comes Buddhi. Then from Buddhi comes Ahankara. Then Ahankara is threefold. Now Ahankara is divided into threefold. That is Sattva Ahankara, Rajas Ahankara and Tamas Ahankara. Because Prakriti, Maya is Sattva, Rajas and Tamas. So you can also use the word on the top, Prakriti or Maya, Sattva, Rajas and Tamas. From Sattva Ahankara comes the Jnanendriya. From the Rajas Ahankara comes Karmendriya. When we say Jnanendriya, what we mean is organs of knowledge. What are the organs of knowledge? We all know, no? Eyes, ears, nose, tongue, skin. In Sanskrit, you want to say Srotram, Tvak, Chakshu, Rasana, Khan. These words are used by Mataji in Guru Kripa, Guru's grace. So the five Jnanendriyas come from Sattvika Ahankara. So Jnanendriyas comes from the Sattvika Ahankara. From the Rajasika Ahankara comes the Karmendriyas. Ahankara is three, Sattva, Rajas and Tamas. So Sattva Ahankara, what comes is Jnanendriyas. What are the Jnanendriyas we have seen? Eyes, ears, nose, tongue and the skin. So that same things what is called in Sanskrit is Srotram, Tvak, Chakshu, Rasana, Grana. So the five Jnanendriyas come from the Sattvika Ahankara. Now from the Rajasika Ahankara what comes? Karmendriyas. What are the Karmendriyas? Hands, legs. When we say hands and legs, we should not think these hands and legs. When we talk of Karmendriya and Jnanendriya, we are talking of the faculty, the inner capacity, that is subtle. The inner capacity. So faculties belong to the subtle, whereas these hands, legs and all which are external, they belong to the gross body. So from the Sattvika Ahankara comes the Jnanendriya and from the Rajasika Ahankara comes the Karmendriya. And Sanskrit what we call Pak, Pani, Pada, Payu, Upastha. So the faculty of speech, the faculty of grasping, the faculty of speech, the faculty of grasping, the faculty of locomotion, the faculty of excretion, the faculty of generation. These are all what is called Karmendriyas. The Karmendriyas come from which guna? Rajas. And Jnanendriyas comes from Sattva. So Karmendriyas comes from the Rajoguna. From the Tamas, what comes? Let us see. From the Tamas aspect of Ahankara comes what is called Tanmatra. This is a different kind of theory and what you study from usual. Tattva Bodha and all. What is Tanmatra? Tanmatra is the element in its subtle form. What is Tanmatra? Tanmatra is the element in its subtle form. Elements in their gross form have admixture with other elements. Elements in their gross form have admixture with other elements. Gross form means what? If you take gross earth, the gross earth will also have an aspect of water, an aspect of fire, the aspect of air, like it will have other aspects also. But when you say Tanmatra, it is just pure. It is pure and that only. Pure Shabda is Tanmatra of Akasha. Pure Sparsha is the Tanmatra of Vayu. Pure, that element in its pure form is called Tanmatra. Any element in its pure form, it is called Tanmatra. And that comes from the tamasic aspect. Now shall we see what we have studied so far. First is what came? Maya or Prakriti. Then after Maya or Prakriti, what came? Buddhi. Then after Buddhi, Ahankara. Then Ahankara is how many folds? 3 folds, no? Sattva, Tamas and Rajas. 3. Then from Sattva Ahankara, what all came? Sattva Ahankara is Jnanendriyas. Yes, Jnanendriyas came. Then from Rajas, Karmendriyas. And from Tamas, what came? Ahankara. Tamas Ahankara, what comes is Tanmatra. So let us say once again. So first is started with Prakriti. Prakriti is also called Maya, made up of 3 gunas. Okay, from that what came? First is Buddhi. Then from Buddhi what came? Ahankara. Then Ahankara is 3 types. What are they? Sattva Ahankara, Rajas Ahankara, Tamas Ahankara. Then from Sattva Ahankara what came? Jnanendriyas. Then from Rajas Ahankara, Karmendriyas. Then from Tamas Ahankara, Tanmatra came. This is how the creation. Then Tanmatras. Then and from the Tanmatras come the Panchamahabhutas. That is grass elements. From Tanmatras, the grass elements, Panchamahabhutas, grass elements comes. So this is one more system of creation. Controlling the Jnanendriya and Karmendriya is Manas. Controlling the Jnanendriyas and Karmendriyas, that is called Manas. So Manas comes from the Ahankara, which has got elements of Sattva, Rajas in it. That is why we say Manas is Ubhaya Sadharanam. It is common for both. Manas is able to manage the Karmendriya and Manas is able to manage the Jnanendriya. Manas also comes from Ahankara. But what kind of Ahankara? That Ahankara which has got elements of both Sattva and Rajas. So Manas is made up of both Sattva and Rajas. Now we shall, what all is there? You have on the top Maya or Prakriti, and from there comes Buddhi. Then from Buddhi comes Ahankara. Ahankara is 3 types. That is Sattva, Rajas and Tamas. From Sattva comes Jnanendriyas. From Rajas comes Karmendriyas. And Manas is combination of both Sattva as well as Rajas Ahankara. From Tamas what comes? Tanmatra. And from Tanmatra comes the Panchamahabhutas or grass elements. And from the grass elements this entire world, Saguna Swarupa. So totally, if you put all of this together, there must be total of 24. Total is 24. They are getting a, so let us see. 24. First is Maya, then Buddhi. Maya, Mahat. Mahat also is Buddhi. So Maya, Mahat, Ahankara. Now 3 it has become. Then Jnanendriyas 5, Karmendriyas 5. So total is 13. Then Tanmatras 5. So total 18. And then Panchamahabhutas 5. Total 23. Where is one more? Manas? Total 24. In these 24, some of them are categorized. I think we'll have, anyway, some, this 24 we can have. This much is Prakriti. This is Prakriti. Prakriti, Vikruti. And this is only Vikruti. That we will leave it now. So we do not have to go so much of details. This is Bhagavad Gita only, okay? 24 are there. Bhumi, Rapo, Nalo, Vayuhu, Kham. All these 5 is there. Bhumi, Apaha, Analaha, Vayuhu, Kham. All these 5 is called as Tanmatra. Here the subtle elements, the subtle Bhumi, the subtle Apaha, the subtle Analaha, the subtle Vayuhu and the subtle Kham. These are the 5 Tanmatras. So Bhagavan is not giving all the 24 for you. Bhagavan is representative talking. Then he is saying these 5 are the Tanmatras. Then there is Manas. Then there is Buddhi. Buddhi is also called Mahat here. Then there is Ahankara. What is missing then? Panchamahabhuta. Panchamahabhuta is missing. That Panchamahabhuta you understand as included in the Tanmatras. What else is missing? Prakriti is missing. So 2 things are missing here. Are you for Bhumihi, Apaha, Analaha, Vayuhu, Kham. These 5 elements stand for 5 Tanmatras and Panchamahabhutas 5 in the list and what you made. So then Buddhi is already there, which is Mahat in that. Ahankara is there, and from Ahankara what all comes now? We have seen Jnanendriyas and Karmendriyas. Then those things are also included in the Ahankara. So Jnanendriyas is covered, Karmendriyas is covered, Manas, he himself has covered. So Jnanendriya and Karmendriya is covered by the usage of the term Ahankara. Now what is left here? Panchamahabhuta. Panchamahabhuta is already covered in the 5 elements. What is left then? Prakriti is left. All these things, that is why he says they are bhinna, different, ashtada, 8-fold. So when Bhagavan says ashtada, 8-fold, it is not actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, not that type. It is not that. Sometimes we say 10 times. I have told you is not 10 times. That is only to mean that I have told you many times. In the same way, 8-fold is not to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That means many. It is actually representative of the 24 tattvas of creation. These 24 tattvas of creation and are together termed by one term, Kshetra. Kshetra means field. When we say field, what we mean? The realm of the inert. And now after this, explaining the realm of the inert, Bhagavan Sri Krishna goes to the sentient now. Let us read the next verse. Apareyamitastvanya prakrutim vidhi me param jiva bhuta mahabhaho yayedam dharyate jagat. Iyam apara. This is apara. Bhagavan said, I am going to explain to you about me, my nature, and then he says, explaining all these inert. He says, Iyam apara. This is not para. Apara is this, not para. This is not para. This is lower, this is lower, this is Jada. This is me alone, but this is my lower expression. When Bhagavan says this is my lower expression, what he takes into consideration is both the unmanifest as well as the manifest. That is how Bhagavan looks at it. So the unmanifest is the Prakriti. The unmanifest is what is called as Maya, and the realm of the manifest. So the unmanifest is what is called as Maya, and the realm of manifest is starting from Buddhi. Then it goes to Ahankara, and from Ahankara, Ahankara Sattva, it goes to Jnanendriya. From Rajas, it goes to Karmendriya. And then Sattva Rajas combination, Ahankara goes to Manas. From Tamas, it goes to Tanmatra. And from the Tanmatra, it goes to Panchamahabhota. And you can keep on going. So anyway, these are the things. Panchamahabhota, it goes to the 14 worlds. And the 14 worlds, you can say rivers, mountains, and all those things. And rivers and mountains, you can keep on telling what all stones and all those things. You keep on expanding. There is no limit to the expansion of the Jada Prakriti. That is why he says, Ashtada Bhinna. It is manifold. Ashtada, really speaking, is manifold. There is no limit to that, to what you say. It just goes on. It is so expansive. But finally, what are they? Iyam apara. This is lower. Even though it is manifold and varied and so different from each other, so attractive and so absorbing. The entire realm of physics, chemistry, botany, zoology, mathematics, geology, architecture, archaeology, space, science, molecular science, quantum physics, black holes, so nano particle science, manifold, all of them fall under the realm of the apara. Now aparayam means what? Iyam apara. Apara plus iyam or aparayam. This is apara. But this is me. But itaha tu anyam prakriti vidhi me param. Itaha, other than this, to is to show that the extreme difference, total contrast from this Jada Prakriti, totally contrasted to that, utterly different from that. Anyam Prakritim, there is a different nature of mind. Vidhi, know that, to be param. That is how you have apara prakriti and para prakriti. Apara. He said, so there is apara prakriti. Next is para prakriti. What is that para prakriti? Jiva bhutam. Para prakriti. Jiva bhutam. That is of the nature of life. Jiva bhutam. That which manifests as life. Expression from Papa used to say, Atman is the expression, expression of life. In the form of life, God is expressing the Atma. So that which manifests as life means what? That which is of the nature of consciousness. So Puja Swami Sachidananda ji used to call this God factor as consciousness. Jiva is life. Manifest as life means what? That which is of the nature of consciousness. Jiva is life. Jiva is life. It comes from the root Jiv. Jiv, which is of the nature of life. What is the difference between apara prakriti and the para prakriti? They both are me. And therefore, what is the difference? Yaya idam Dharyate Jagat. Yaya. Because of which Idam Jagat, the earlier what was said, what was said earlier, this manifold apara prakriti, this Jagat. When you say Jagat here, Bhagavan means both the manifest world and the unmanifest world together, which is one Jada Prapancha are called Kshetra. This whole realm is Dharyate, is supported. So I have two Prakritis. One is called Avara Prakriti, which is manifold, and I have another Prakriti which is called Para Prakriti, which is not manifold, which is unitary. I have one Prakriti which is called Avara Prakriti, which is Jada, inert, and I have another Prakriti which is of the nature of consciousness, and between these two natures of mine, both of them are me only. One supports the other. Which one supports the other? The consciousness. The para prakriti supports the inert. The consciousness supports the inert. How does it support? Like how the rope supports the snake. This famous example we all know, many times we share, no? So, like how the rope supports the snake. There are not two different things. Please note, they appear to be two, but one in truth, another is appearance. So when you see the snake, okay. So which one supports the other? The consciousness. The para prakriti supports the inert. How does it support? Like how the rope supports rope supports the snake. There are not two different things. They appear to be two, but one is truth, another is appearance. One is the truth, another is appearance. Consciousness is the truth. When you see the snake and the rope, you cannot say there is a rope plus there is snake. There are no two there. So can you say that can you say that when we see the snake, but if you have seen the rope alone, can you say there are two? After seeing the rope, can you say there is rope and snake? No. But when you are seeing the snake, you can say that there is snake which is supported by the rope. Okay. So one is the fact, another is the truth. One is the fact, another is the truth. But when you are seeing the snake, you can say that there is snake which is supported by the rope. Are you getting? No. So anyway, becomes the lower. Therefore, one becomes the lower and another becomes the higher. One is the fact, another is the truth. So when you look at the ocean, you can speak of two types. One is apara and another is para. What is apara? Apara is wave. Apara is foam. Apara is bubble. Apara is form, apara is bubble. Apara is large waves called breakers. All these are apara. What is para? Water. Water is called, water we can take it as para. What is ocean? Ocean is water plus wave. Now take ornaments and gold. Bangle is apara. Earring is what? Apara. Necklace is what? Necklace is what? Now, bangle is apara. Our ring is what? Apara. Necklace is what? Apara. Nose ring is what? Apara. And what is gold? Para. Apara is manifold. Para is one and para supports the apara, not the other way around. Para supports the life, no? The life factor supports this inert matter. And what is gold? Para. So apara is manifold, para is one, and para supports the apara, not the other way around. And when you know the para, what will happen to the bangle? Gone. This Bhagavan will explain in the 15th chapter. This will also come in the 13th chapter as Kshetra and Kshetrajna. This Jada will be called Kshetra and consciousness will be called as Kshetrajna. Kshetra, Kshetrajna. He will slowly build the topic. So the apara is eightfold. Do not stuck with 8. Apara is manifold. Eightfold is same thing as so the apara is eightfold, not say with 8. Apara is manifold. Eightfold is the same thing as I have told. 10 times. 10 times means many times. So sometimes people will count it and say this is missing, that is missing. Where is Jnanendriya? Where is Karmendriya? Only Tanmatra is there. Where is Panchamahabhutas? I'm sure none of you have these questions. Why? Because most of you are studying. We all have, from the beginning we are telling about the creation. Bhagavan is talking about the creation, but it is manifold. It is manifold means there is no end to this counting. You got, so 24, let us remember, that is enough. Atha Chatur Vimshati Tatotpatti Prakar Vakyasma. It becomes a big topic in Tattvabodha and all to study. Now we shall elaborate to you the 24 principles which are created. Then you start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Only 15 is coming. What happened to the next? You can keep counting. The Ahankara are specialized. The Sankhyas are specialized themselves in the structure of creation. What we spoke. Vedanta then borrows from that. It does not matter finally. We are not going to go into details, okay? So gold, and finally we say all these things are supported by gold. Knowing gold, all else is known. Nothing remains to be known. So that is what we want to know. So apara iyam. This is apara itaha. Other than this, anyam, other, tu, very different. In ultimate, it is a distinction, total difference. Vidhi, know that to be the supreme, that you know. So the earlier one fine you know, but this is not. This is where you have to know. All other things are fine, but this is, now we understood, this is more than enough, we don't need more. So know this, and what is so speciality about it is that the very principle which gives life to the Jada, Karmendriya, Jnanendriya, Buddhi, Ahankara, Manas, all of them seem to be alive. Where is this life? That life is this para prakriti that we understood now. Jiva Bhutam Mahabhaho, O great warrior, one with great strength. He said, you are a great person, you know this. Then show your strength there. What is so great? Why should I know this? Yaya idam dharyate jagat. This entire apara prakriti, what I told you, can be put in one word. What is that? Jagat. Jagat is the inert world. What I told you is 24. That is one word. One word we can say. It is the realm of the world constituted of the unmanifest and the manifest. And this is upheld, supported, nourished, is kept in place, dharyate, upheld like how a substratum upholds the illusion, like how the rope upholds the snake. So like how the desert and upholds the mirage, like how water upholds the waves, like how gold upholds the ornaments. Therefore, you know that. But the Jagat is also me, not just this is me, that is also me. Both are my Prakriti only. The tumultuous waves on the ocean, the silent depths, both of them are water only. Our Gurudev, Chinmayanandaji used to do this very nicely. Many times he used to quote. So he used to shake his leg. That leg is also me, and the calm quiet is also me. This handkerchief is also Bhagavan, and the existence because of which it remains is also Bhagavan. The seen is also Bhagavan, and the unseen is also Bhagavan. And the seer is also Bhagavan. The seer is the consciousness. In this way, you come to know. We will stop here. Then we'll continue tomorrow. So everything is coming from him only. Consciousness is expressing in the form of life. So these are all jada. Because of the life, we are alive. So everything, but origin is God only. Substratum is God only. Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Hari Om. Pranams to you all. Hari Om. We'll meet tomorrow.